Hey there, everyone! This is the ABCs of RPGs, where we teach you the basics of tabletop role-playing games. I'm Spencer, the keeper of arcane lore, and today we're playing Call of Cthulhu, Dead Man's Stomp. I'm joined by my fellow investigators, Dalton.
Hi, I'm Dalton. I don't think I'm a fellow investigator. You're being mean to us.
You're not an investigator, babe.
Yeah, you don't get to say fellow.
Sorry, my victim investigators.
There you go.
There we go.
That's
You
more
honestly just say victims.
I'm Justin, pronouns he, him, playing Leo Quinn, whose pronouns are also he, him. Although, honestly, I bet that Leo doesn't really have a good understanding of all of that, being a gangster from the 20s.
Hey, Leo could be a woke gangster in the 20s, all right?
He's not.
All right, let's just not dance around it.
No, I would like him to be, like, in Justin's heart, I would like him to be, but in, like, my brain of, like, the character I created, no.
Oof.
No.
It's okay, he's a character of the time.
There's a different time, you see.
Yeah, Irene was a fun character to play. To be honest, I was a little disappointed that Irene didn't die or go insane the last time I played her, so I'm really hoping she does this time.
Well, you know, be careful what you wish for. Yeah.
Yep. Butcher has committed manslaughter.
Murder. Straight up murder.
It was not manslaughter.
I mean, it was kind of against his will, so like not totally.
It wasn't premeditated. It's not like you hit the man in your car on accident.
Like murder 2 or 3 territory, but
I mean, he was kind of possessed a little bit, right?
And the guy was homeless. That doesn't count as murder, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
What has everybody else been doing in this time?
Hey, Martin's been doing the same thing he does every day, spreading the truth of the existence of intelligent life outside of planet Earth and the fact that they're here, just waiting beneath the surface to take over.
Aliens, right?
Yeah, aliens.
Can we get a small snippet of maybe the broadcast of like what Marvin said happened at the farmhouse that night?
It was probably pretty erratic and hard to understand because he was just so excited to actually like have proof and have met a real alien, especially one that was probably involved in the creation of the pyramids back in ancient Egypt, given the nature of the sarcophagus that we had to trap him in or whatever.
I mean, had to have been, right?
Right. There's no other possible explanation.
he was just trying to have a nice night out, and you jamokes just show up in his gin joint. You Stugats.
Because Leo is a bootlegger, or a runner, right?
Yeah. Leo is actually
He's a legitimate businessman.
He's a legitimate businessman who just finished up a little business, decided to stay and watch a little jazz. And here come you. You lot. Again. Thought I was done with this Satanism.
Your meeting with the professor starts at 8:30. And as you guys approach, they look at you guys, and maybe like Irene kind of like strolls up. They kind of give a thumbs up and wave their hands. And they do that to Dan and to Butcher. But as Marvin approaches, they put a firm hand out. Gotta look better than that.
I tuck in my shirt.
Why don't you look as good as your other friends, and then we'll let you in.
What do you mean? What's wrong? What do you mean look is good? Talking about
They
my
kinda-
face? Not like my face guy? I'm famous. I'm a famous podcast host. You even know who I am?
I don't even know what a podcast is.
The radio broadcast. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's a new thing, ain't it? What's your name?
My name's Marvin. I'm surprised you didn't know, given how I'm so famous.
All right. Well, no matter how famous you are, whether you come from the streets or you come from up top, you got to have a tie in order to get in.
Marvin, I'd be careful. They could be aliens, and they just want you to dress up to look good for your probing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where do I buy one of these ties that you're so fond of?
Hell if I know. Run down the street, see if you can find something.
All right, well, I'm gonna go buy a tie, and I better not see you in there without a tie then.
I'm standing
I
out.
storm off. I don't even let him finish. Just buy.
Where are you gonna get a tie? The 20s. What you gonna go to? Walmart?
Yeah, it's late at night. Can you give me a luck roll?
That's a pass.
All the shops have closed for the night, but as you kind of like approach one corner, you're like knocking on the glass, and the guy's like sweeping up, and he looks at you. He goes over, like creaks open the window, and he kind of asks what you want. And maybe you're like, I need a tie, and he goes, And he undoes his tie and hands it to you.
Nice.
And whatever you're wearing, it does not match that. It's probably like a puke green with like weird stitchings that are orange, like a sickly orange, and that's what he hands you.
Yeah, I put that on. I'm not wearing like a
Perfect.
collared shirt, so it's just kind of like hanging around my neck. And I go back to the bouncer and said, I got my tie.
He looks at you, he looks at your awful tie, and he goes, and he lets you in.
Nice.
As you're hearing the music go on, you see the body of the stranger start to move. His hands kind of like tap to the beat, tip tap, splatting on the table. You can see the neat hole in the back of his head and the fleshy red funnel through his forehead, but he's tapping away with his hands. He sits up, his eyes are rolled up, blood coursing from the exit wound on his forehead. Marvin, give me a listen roll.
Oh yeah, this is the Call of Cthulhu experience. The fans want it.
I got an extreme success.
Nice.
You hear, Joey.
You said that was words that you just did?
Joey. He moans the word Joey.
Joey.
The main guy, Charlie, he goes, oh my God, were you hit? He looks at the blood on your tie. Are you okay?
Never been better.
So they lead you to this back door over here, but
Why is one dual wielding swords?
I could only find some tokens, Dalton. I was working with what I had.
One has a crossbow, another has a shield.
Oh,
They're ready for anything, dude.
Those aren't instruments.
The rest of the party definitely spots Leo's car as it's kind of pulling up.
I must be the most unlucky son of a bitch in New York. What are you guys doing here?
Trying to calm down this one, and I gesture to Irene.
Aliens.
I kind of
I think
just like
aliens got it.
flinch away.
Aliens have achieved zombie technology.
The aliens have achieved zombie technology. I don't.
That is true.
Those don't sound like real words.
the end of
Zombie?
the-
What the hell? What's a zombie?
We don't know. George Romero hasn't made Night of the Living Dead yet. But
He will. It's great.
he will. He will in about 50 years, and then the world will know what zombies are. And
Oh, the guy who lost his face?
yeah, were you
Yeah, I
there?
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I was actually a few tables over. I saw that
you
guy
didn't say
come
hi?
in. Right. Well,
What the heck, man?
Yeah, that's pretty messed up, man.
Yeah.
all right, fair enough. What are you guys getting into
Yeah.
where people are getting their faces shot off? See, this is why I didn't say hi, by the way, because you're in one of the establishments with people I do business with, and then boom, somebody you're sitting at the table with gets their face shot off.
So in our defense, that guy was already there and not with us.
Butcher opens a full bottle for himself and
Hey,
takes a swig.
use the
Hey, I'll pass it over
decanter.
here.
animal.
Hey, you said help yourself.
Yeah, well,
Been through a
what's
lot
in
of
the
shit
decanter?
tonight.
What's in the decanter? Don't open up. That's a 30-year-old scotch. Don't you? You know what, Blevins? You don't help yourself. You can have what's in the
Finish the,
decanter.
Last night we're alive.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm glad you didn't.
Remember
say
what
hi.
happened last time?
I want to say hi to you.
If everyone here came back in the next life as an animal, what animal would they be?
Cat.
I see Christian holding his cat there, so maybe Butcher would also be a cat.
We can be cat friends, Christian.
That's what I would like to say. I feel like Butcher would say like a bull or something because he's big, stocky. But my heart says a kitty cat.
Justin, did you say that's an ironic choice?
Yeah, like if you were a butcher and you're like, I'm gonna come back as like a thing.
Yeah, and, right.
Usually like carve up and sell to people.
I don't know, I think Marvin might be like a weasel or a stoat, one of like the long mammals.
Oh.
Long mammals.
Leo would be a lion. Come on.
Leo would come back as his namesake for a lion.
Yeah.
Also, kitty.
Kitty, big kitty.
The
Oh,
big kitty.
now I feel left out. Marvin's the only one who's not going to be a cat. I changed my mind. Meerkats are also long mammals, so he's going to be a meerkat.
Oh, like Lion King.
Wait, guys, are we supposed to be playing?
Oh, yeah.
This was breakfast
Yeah.
conversation. We woke up, we were getting our morning coffee, and Marvin was like, guys, you ever hear about meerkats?
Meerkats? Like alley cats?
No, these ones live in tunnels.
Now, cats don't live in tunnels.
No, cats with a K.
No, you spell cats with a C.
No, meerkats with a
I
K.
even know that.
As a professional English person, I graduated with a degree in English, okay?
don't even
Cat
have a
is
high school
spelled with
diploma.
a C.
All right, fine. Don't believe me. You don't believe me about the aliens. You don't believe me about the meerkats. Two
Well, no, I
totally
believe you about
real
the aliens.
things.
Meerkats, aliens, who knows what's
I
going on
believe you
with
about the
your
aliens, but I don't believe that cat is spelled with a K.
Who knows what's going on? You space non meerkats, aliens.
You go temporarily insane. So
insanity.
So roll me 1d10, and I'll tell you what bout of madness from my table you are gonna get.
7.
You get flee and panic, just like what Irene got. Can you roll me another d10, and I'm gonna assign you a mania, too. You now have the mania as you're obsessed with pain. Algomania.
I want the aliens to hurt me.
Oh, now I want to get probed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want it to be an unpleasant.
You don't want to be sedated at all.
Yeah, I don't want them to put me down for it. I want to get all probed up.
Marvin, you have just witnessed this horrific scene and are filled with a temporary insanity.
I run up the street, convinced that I've spotted a grayish, short, big-headed figure in the distance that is dialing in some sort of like an electronic device, because he's definitely controlling this.
Clearly.
There's no other possible solution or reasoning.
So Marvin takes off.
And I say that, I
It-
shout like it's him. He's doing this. And I point to nothing up the street.
Hey, how do you know my name? And he kind of like starts walking up to you, and he kind of puts a hand on his hip.
Well, listen, I'm the kind of guy that knows things around here. I know people, I know things. There's some stuff going on. I just wanted to talk to you about it.
Now get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck
I
out of
know
here.
people, places, and things.
Things and stuff. It's in my head. I know.
Marvin, I think has to continue to run.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase that alien into fucking New Jersey if that's what it takes.
Okay, cool.
This is my chance for evidence.
Right across the Hudson.
Yeah. I'm crossing the goddamn river.
I want you to probe.
Boundaries Explored wouldn't be able to get content like this.
But I do see the band members. Can
You see Charlie?
run over
Yeah.
to Charlie and see if they saw where Leroy went.
He like doesn't hear you at first, and he goes, "I'm sorry, what?"
Do you know where Leroy went?
Like Leroy.
How are you so surprised that this happened for a second time? And Leroy just happens to be a part of it right when it happens.
Are you saying Leroy brought my brother-in-law back?
Well, he just showed up, and then this dude burst out of the coffin like the Kool-Aid man, so yeah.
Yeah, why is the boss having you put these guys under? Obviously, there's something else going on.
Leo, look, the boss don't know nothing about this, like, dead men walking thing. It's a new scoop. You hear me? The only thing he had me do was take care of Pete. That was all. This, I was trying to follow up, you know?
Eh? Why do you have your whack Pete?
Leo, you know, that's gotta stay in between the boss's boys, you know? That's personal business.
You messed with my business. You came into my club. You made him a stiff on my turf. You come all the way down from Harlem and start making trouble in Hell's Kitchen? Come on, what you doing?
Leo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get your place closed down, you know?
You know the rules. Start talking. I'm gonna get impatient here.
Okay. He crossed the boss. We were just trying to take care of it, okay? We were trying to get him straight. I just made
Cross
sure
the boss how? Wait, you owe you money?
Let's just say he works with our money. You know what I'm saying?
You can't work. You got a little ambitious, huh?
Yeah.
Start skimming, huh? All right. Next time you gotta do business in Hell's Kitchen, you talk to us first. I probably shouldn't even be letting you walk. I'm gonna, because I'm a nice guy.
Leo, I don't know what I can do to repay you. I'll
Keeping
talk
your
to...
toy so you don't do nothing stupid as I let you go.
No, not my 45. Leo.
Oh, she's coming with me.
No, that's my girl, Leo. That's my girl.
Hey, get out of here.
Do you kick him in the butt and does he run off?
Yeah, I can give him a little. Yeah, kick him in the, get out of here.
He scrambles off. Rat
Don't let me
like
see you in Hell's Kitchen
as he
no
runs-
more without an invitation, all right?
I propose that Marvin stubs his toe. I'd like to see how he reacts.
Oh, he's
From what?
I mean,
Just in general?
I stub it and it hurts, but I'm so single-mindedly focused on catching this extraterrestrial bastard that I run through the pain.
I thought you had agglomania.
It fuels you. Does it turn you on? Is that something?
I mean, it's not like a sexual thing. Like I'm fascinated by like the pain mechanism and like how different pains feel. Like I've stubbed my toe. That's nothing new. I want like new and like exotic types of pain.
Oh, well.